Hello everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome to the bonus episode of Super Smash Bros. This is going to be kind of a short episode as there's not a whole lot of things to talk about that haven't already been discussed in-game. So with that being said, let's just get started. The first thing that I want to discuss, which is actually going to be really the only thing we'll be discussing this episode, is the multiplayer. Arguably the one thing that people care the most about Smash Brothers. This allows you to play with up to 4 players simultaneously, and it's really the thing that sold Smash Brothers. A simultaneous 4-player fighting game with Mario? Heck yes, sign me up, dude! Now, the multiplayer gives us a number of options. We either have time mode, stock mode, or time team, or time stock. This determines how the match is going to be set up. Time is just, you have a certain amount of time to take as many stocks from your opponent as possible. You have infinite amount of stocks, and whoever has taken the most stocks wins. If it's a tie by the end, it goes into overtime, or not overtime. It goes into sudden death, where everyone is at an insanely high percentage, and pretty much it's just the first person to take damage loses. So you can either set the amount of time. You can set infinite time, so if you just want the game to go forever, I guess this could actually be really good for if you had like a podcast and you had like maybe a TV in the background with Smash 64 running. You could just have this set infinitely, so it'd be like a fun distraction for in the background. Stocks, you can have anywhere from 1 to 99. And our versus options, we can either turn off handicaps, we can turn on team attack, which is friendly fire, you can turn on stage select, and you can even change how much damage you start off with. So let's just start with 1 stock. Now on the character select screen, as you can see, we can choose, we have up to 4 slots for up to 4 players, as I mentioned before. And normally this would be the time where I would introduce the guest and have them join me for this part of the episode so I could show off the multiplayer properly. You know, have 2 human beings, one next to another, couch co-op, showing everything off. But there's a problem with that. I have no friends! And the few people that I do consider friends in my life absolutely hate fighting games to the point that they try everything in their power to ruin the fun for me whenever we do play fighting games. So, of course, they did not get invited onto the show. So with that being said, I'm going to show off another feature that the multiplayer mode has. You can play against computer players. They have varying levels of difficulty, level 1 being the weakest, and level 9 being the strongest. I usually like to go to level 8, purely because level 9 CPUs are known to read inputs. That's actually why they are as difficult as they are. It's kind of just a normal thing when it comes to Smash Brothers. And we're just going to go into a match. We have 8 stages to choose from, and one of the things that we're going to be talking about for this episode actually forces us to play at least 1 match on every map. So I'm just going to fight against this Mario, see how I do, and I'll meet you back up once I've played against Mario on every single map.
This game's winner is
And with that, after playing against playing against Mario on every single stage in the roster, we have now unlocked a new battle arena. So let's take a look at that, shall we? We now can play on the Mushroom Kingdom. This is the only unlockable stage in Smash 64, and it's a reference to Mario 1. You've got this weird pulley system in the middle of the stage. You have these pipes with the piranha plants, and fun fact, you can actually go down these warp pipes, and they do work. There's also a warp pipe down there where Mario just KO'd himself, so don't utilize it too much because you may eventually fall down there. Now, as for the last thing that I want to cover for this episode, is there's actually one more thing we can unlock. It also pertains to the versus mode, and literally all you have to do is play 100 matches. That's all you gotta do. Just play 100 matches. Doesn't matter who wins, doesn't matter who loses, you just gotta play it. So typically what I like to do in order to quickly get this achievement is I just like to play against one bot with one stock and just immediately SD. That's all I like to do. I just immediately SD, do this 100 times, and just unlock our final reward.
This game's winner is...
You can now use the item switch. Access it in the versus mode. This is the final unlockable that we need in order to 100% complete Super Smash Bros. Again, all you have to do is just play 100 versus matches in order to unlock this mode. Now, what the item switch does is if you go into the versus mode and you go into versus options, this allows you to toggle all of the items in the game. You can toggle how often they show up to just not show up at all, as well as which items are allowed to show up based on the appearance percentage. So this really allows you to create any sort of game that you want. Like if you want to have just a specific Pokeball battle with your friends, you can do that. If you want to have bombs only, you can do that. There's a lot of things and customization that this mode allows, and I really think it's worth it to unlock if you're someone who plays a lot of Smash Brothers with friends, assuming you have friends. But anyways, with that being said, that's it. That's it for the Super Smash Bros. Let's Play. There's nothing else left to this game. Admittedly, there's not a whole lot to the original Smash 64. It was more of just a proof of concept in the form of a game that eventually grew up to this monolith of a title for Nintendo. Now, as a way to end things off, I want to, for one, thank everyone who has watched through this entire Let's Play. It's certainly something that I never expect. I never expect people to actually sit down and watch my videos because, well, I'll save everyone the trouble of hearing my reasons why. But if you've watched any bit of this LP, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't have anything to promote. I don't have anything to plug. So, I guess the only thing I'm going to say is if you enjoyed this Let's Play, consider commenting, and subscribing, I guess. Is that what everyone says? You ring the bell? I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you all later for a brand new Let's Play. Goodbye.